1991 Top Stadium Club Hockey. While I mute the TV because Star Trek is on and I don't want copyright. Well, somebody just tried to take out Trump, it seems, from the news. You might have caught it on my previous live. And let's turn on the lights. Let's start with this one. The sporting news. Maybe I should open from this side. What happens here? Okay, so open from this side. You can see who it is. Randy Carlyle on the back. I'm not going to blast through everything. I'm just going to try doing this to enjoy it. And we've got every single which way but loose Steve Finn. Steve Thomas. Mike McPhee. Sure, check out Johnny Basement as the Habs play the Lightning in the playoffs. Mike Liut. Hey, that's pretty cool, actually. I have that autographed. Steve Larmer. Jamie Leach. On the back of this card, there it is, the sporting news and hockey. Shout out to Johnny Basement again, New York Islanders. Mike Fitzpatrick. Got a brick of 3. Brian Glenn. Chris Joseph. Mike Richter. Paul Ranheim. And Randy Carlyle. I'm not a TTM guy, but damn it, these look good for a TTM. Get a hold of Adam's Card Closet because he has Zane Smith's address, and I will pay him to send it off, I guess is what I should say here. I won't pay for cards and send them off myself. Pack number 2 out of 10 packs. Oh, we're going to open. I'm going to look this way. Do we know who that is? Garth Butcher, perhaps. Garth Butcher. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. Patrick LeBeau. And then the Montreal Habs. Les Habitants. Mike Hugh. Daniel Morris. Jeff Brown. Kevin Miller. Chris Milan. This guy. Somebody needs a TTM of these three. Mike Hudson, Card Collective is live if you heard the notification. Do you have a brick here? No, yeah, we do. John Druce. This is back when you could actually read the font on cards. Nick Kyprios. And John McIntyre. Troy Gamble. And Garth the Butcher. Looks like he's working at the butcher shop right there. That would... I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm on a TTM kick. That would be a good card to be autographed. Break for opening one of these. I'll try keeping this video clean with the language, because I just came across the channel Artie77 the other day, which would have been actually 2 hours ago. And there's Addie and Allie. I'll try to keep it clean for those two, so they can watch this too. But typically, there's nothing family friendly about my channel. It's a goalie. It's Rick Walmsley. Brian McLennan. Curse Decision. Gord Murphy. This is starting to sound like an XM pack. Gina Ochick. Phil Housley. Damn, this is an XM pack. Chris King. My grandparents and my mom had a Weimaraner years ago. This would have been 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Named King. And this guy again. Mike Keane. Montreal. Abs. Frederick Olson. In a brick. In a brick. What could we have here? Robert Reichel. Hey, baby, how are you? Come up and see me sometime, eh? Guy Charbonneau. Montreal. Abs. Abs and abs nuts. Dave Pullen. More XM. and Rick Walmsley. If you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to, what is it, channel 104, I think, on XM Radio. 104, 110, something like that. Give it a week or two, you'll know. I know what I'm doing after the stream. I'm going to have to listen to that song again because it is still stuck in my head. Crisco! Live highlight now. Crisco Domingo. Go there and you'll watch him do absolutely nothing because he falls asleep in his streams. Let's see who this is. It's a Blackhawk. I'm going to guess, I don't know. It's not Troy Murray. I know that. Jeremy Roenick. Ken Linseman. Oh, they want to kiss. Rick Tocchet. '87. The first time I was doing a Coyotes video, Rick Taché. Rick Meager. Don't give me my Meager portion. I want in there too. Brian Prop. Prop-a-dop-a-dop-a-dop-a-dop-a ding-dang. Dave Reed. His pants look like they're too big for him. Craig Wolanin. This guy. Andre Racist. What was it? Rakiot. And Neto Abs. Kevin Stevens. Neil Broughton. Dave Snuggerud. I won't wake her up. Peter Sidorkowitz. Yeah, it's an XM pack. Da, da, da. Jeremy Roenick. Way back. Does that answer your question? Or was that Cullen? We were discussing bleeding in hockey the other night in Johnny Basement's stream with either way back or Cullen. I don't know. But those who watch the channel, you'll be seeing them, more of them anyway, getting introduced to them in the AFL cards. It almost looks like Blasty. Can't be. No, it ain't. Gary Nyland. Stéphane Richer. Montreal. Oui, baguette. Sergei Makarov. Paul Cavallini, Neil Wilkinson. What's going on here? There's a break. Okay. Paul Cavallini, Neil Wilkinson, 91 Tops, 91 Stadium Club, same thing. Michel Goulet, Yerky Loomy, Hockey Hair, da-da-da-da-da. Hockey Hair, Peter Svoboda, Joe Neuendijk, Rich Sutter. Is that who I think it is? Shell Samuelson. Not who I thought it was. Wes Walls. From the windows to the walls. Gary Nyland. Did y'all see the Joe Biden Britney Spears video I did? It actually fits pretty well for him. Who is it? Who is it? But hey, Adam Creighton. Oh, wow. No, that pack told me to off. Igor Larionov. Eddie Olczyk. Darren Fleury. Connie. They're looking some on Facebook. Murray Craven. Mike Foligno. Ken Riggett. There's some depth to that hair. I had hair like that too. I still did until recently. Dave Lowry, because it's getting warm. Brian Marchment. Coyotes. Sean Anderson. Quebec Nordic Hughes. Darren Kimball. Jeff Courtnall. Adam Creighton. Nordic Hughes. Guy Lafleur played for them, if you didn't know. He was also a Montreal Ab. I don't know. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to beat the Lightning. You know, I did a bunch of videos picking on Canada. For whatever reason, I feel Canada could win the Cup this year. Some team from Canada, anyway. What is this show? Hold on. Adventures of Superman. Okay. 50s. Before I open this, let me mute you guys a second. Okay. John Tennell. Whole time. Bob Kudelski. Alexei Konstantinov. Konstantinov. Damn it. Can't speak English. Lee Norwood. Gary Volk. Miko McKella. Bob Carpenter. Wayne Presley. Dale Hawerchuk. This looks like this should be some sort of 80s album cover. I'm Dale Hawerchuk. Dave Hannon. Hey, what? How you handling it? Peter Bondra. And Danton Cole. Don't hold your mouth open. A fly will fly in. What the fuck? Oh, shit. John Tonelli. Now a Blackhawks. Oh, fucking flies. I said I'd keep it clean. Oh, shit. I tried. I 23 minutes in. What do we got here? I should be able to tell who that is, but for whatever reason, I can't. Glenn Featherstone? Definitely isn't what I was thinking. Pack open. Do like we did when we were kids. All right. Derek King. The Great and Mighty Checklist. I got all these people now right there. Who do we got? Daniel Marois, Brendan Shanahan, Brian Leach, Andy Moog, Paul Coffey, Denise Savard, Rod Langway, Gordon Murphy. Steve Casper. Oh, excuse me. Doug Lidster. Brian Trottier. New York Islanders for Johnny Basement. Craig McTavish. This guy. Did we get this guy in the pack previous? David Volek. In fact, there's been a couple of these packs that seem like they've been pretty short. Ron Hextall. Chris Terreri. Joel Otto. Thomas Sandstrom. Okay. Let's see what the hell. And Glenn Featherstone. Does that mean there's Yzerman or Lemieux coming up with that Joel Otto? It might. Yzerman, Lemieux, or Gretzky? Lemieux. Two packs left to find out, and this one feels very thin. David Volek. Now, the only problem with those packs doesn't have to do with age. They were always a pain in the ass to get open. Curtis Lecision. Gord Murphy. Gina Ochik. Phil Housley. That's actually a good Parkhurst picture. Chris King. Ron Sutter. This guy. I've heard Sutter, and something else. Sutter. I've heard more versions of blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Paul Broughton. Darryl Roush. Joe Recchi. I know what this signified, Joel Otto. Jaromir Jagr. David Shaw. David Volek. Jaromir Jagr. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, Jaromir Jagr. Da 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 da. Jaromir Jagr. You know, when I was on a flight to Europe, barmaid, air waitress asked me if I wanted something to drink, and I told Bud Light. It was on KLM, which is Dutch. It has absolutely nothing to do with Jaromir Jagr. She looked at me in a puzzled way and said, "We don't have Bud Light, silly. We only have Heineken." So I had a Heineken. I'm out of Tabasco sauce. Hold on. I'm going to beat every single last drop out of this bottle. There we are. Jaromir Jagr. Still, last pack, and it's a squished pack. So I suppose everything's going to be broken, and it's a Barry Gilbert. Greg Gilbert. Dave Taylor. No kidding. Okay. Daniel Berthiaume. Daniel Berthiaume. I'm not sure. Keith Acton. Rajon Lenolin. Why was that card transparent? No, I can't duplicate it. All right. Laurie Boschman. New Jersey Devils. You know, for the early Pro Set cards, the way everything was colored, these cards are New Jersey Devils cards. Almost made me hungry for pizza. Steve Duchesne. This guy. Jim Rivanek. Looks like a Jim Rivanek. Hey. Hello, I'm Jim Rivanek. Look at me. I'm a goalie. El Belfour. Ron Francis. That is a rookie auto. Dave Manson. Another pizza. And a brick. Hey, I called Lemieux. This is a Claude Lemieux. I see Lemieux's over the fence. And Greg Gilbert. Anyway, this has been 10 packs of 1991 Stadium Club. Adam's Card Closet. How's it going? So, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the card. There's just an obvious fight getting broken up right here by this guy. I don't want none. Let me at him. Oh, heck. Adam, I did post in community the other night a channel, Artie77. I think you would like it. And I think he would be someone that would definitely watch you for sure because you're a good, clean Christian channel. And he's got it. Him and his daughters, they open packs. I just think it would be a great fit. So be sure to check him out. How you been, Adam? What's going on tonight? Aside from the attempt on Trump. Yeah, I think he would be a great fit. I think he's only got 100 and some subs. And be a great fit for like your channel, Zach's channel, Zach Sports Cars and Collectibles. Busy day with chores. I understand that. Totally understand that. What all do you have to do today? Oh, and since you're the only one in here, I do need to talk to you about that Zane Smith. Um, if you buy some Zane Smiths and send them off for TTM, I'll send you some money. You know, I mean, don't even open the envelope. Just whatever you can find of him, send it off. And if you get TTM back, I'll pay you $20 or whatever. And if he charges, add that charge to it. And that actually goes for anybody Nebraska related. She's Zane Smith. He played basketball in North Platte, Nebraska. Baseball in North Platte, Nebraska in high school. I know they're like him, Tim Burke, Dave Rasmussen. I mean, there's a whole bunch, but if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Because I know his cards for sure. You know, you can pick them up, rookie cards and all that for $1 or whatever. I'll send you $20. No, a second person came in. Maybe now just the notifications getting out 38 minutes in. Got Adam's card closet and somebody else just watching. Didn't really hit anything. He had a Yager rookie in all these packs. But speaking of worn out, I'm pretty much about the same. I got a couple pieces of chicken making, some meatballs, potatoes. I'm gonna throw in spinach in a little bit. Have myself some eats. I see you have a live coming up. What is it, the 2nd? I believe Adam has a live the 2nd anyway. Somebody else had one coming up around the same time frame. He's got me worn out too now that he said that. Good. So everybody be sure to check out Adam's sales. He's got quite a collection. You're not going to get any chippers in it. Might not even get any Braves in it, but you never know. Are you just going to do like minute auctions, or how do you plan on doing that? Barry, how'd Scrabble go, Barry? Adam just announced that he's going to be doing first Saturday of the month. He's going to be doing sales on cards. Oh, you do have chippers and Braves that are duplicates. Do you have the Topps minis? You know, they're about like that big. Size of a postage stamp. I believe there's a chipper rookie in there. Was it 93 or 92? '91. Okay. Was it 91? Wow. I knew it was early 90s. I wasn't thinking 91. Whew. That would be interesting to get a micro set cards TTM'd. If you're lucky, you might get a CJ, you know. Have you tried sending off any of the micros for an autograph? I know. I mean, I understand it just for the simple fact of the volume they have to put out. Because you get all these companies, they'll just send them a sheet and they've got to sign every single sticker. And there's a, who is it? It's Nikita Mazepin for Topps F1. He would sign Nikita Mazepin, Nikita Mazepin, Nikita Mazepin, and gradually he worked to NM circle. So I understand. I mean, you know, you got to sign your name 1,000 times. You're not going to have perfect penmanship for a few in, you know. The best initial autograph, and I'll do it in this tote, that I've seen. Now, I will say, Nico Sturm, that guy signs his autograph like it should be a fancy piano gold monogram piece every single time. But this is probably, yeah. This is probably the best initial autograph. He's numbers 44, Luke Lindenmeyer, and he incorporates both. And it's very classy. On his 101, he signed his full name, and I have that. I think it's this one right here. Nope. See if I can find it. It ain't that one. Perhaps it's this one. Yep. His actual initial autograph is almost better. But as far as I know, this is the only card that he signed the full name in. I went through hell to get that 101 too. I won it. Then because the card didn't go through, I lost the card. I tracked down the seller. He was on vacation. His card shop didn't know what to do. I pretty much forced the situation, and told him, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll pay it. I won it for 50, lost it, and ended up paying 100 and some for it, but I want that card. I think it was 101 or something like that. AJ Smith Sawyer. I might actually have to get one. If it's what I think it is, they need to do a play on that. If they don't have them with the picture of a donkey, hopefully they have a picture of a donkey with him. So it just signs ass, but well, once again, it's 425-26. Another attempt on our president. I did a live of it earlier. People are just getting out of control. And hopefully they don't harp on the color of him, because that ain't going to do any good. It's just a sick individual. That's all that needs to be said. Because I don't care the color of the person that tries to shoot at me. I want them taken down. I want them done with, whatever. But getting prepared for dinner. Got the ranch, the mustard. I'm out of Tabasco, which kind of limits some of the flavoring. What'd you have to eat tonight? Scrolling through the box here. Out of Worcestershire. This stuff is really good. What kind of pizza? Beefaroni pizza. Oh no, beefaroni and pizza. That sounds like a great meal. Unfortunately, I can rarely have either. I pretty much can have no salt. I went in the ER, what was it, November? My blood pressure was 250 over one something. And no, it would have been last November. Or not last November, but the November before. And they can't find a reason. There's absolutely no reason. My blood pressure is just absolutely astronomically high. And then I went in, what was it? About a week ago. Because I couldn't breathe. It was 6:45 in the morning. I woke up, couldn't breathe. And they don't know why. Possibly I'm allergic to grass. That's what they said. Is that history or just for the season? Well, hopefully Adam gets to see him in the series then. It's been a while. Between Barry and Adam, who would you say is the most famous Braves player ever? Braves did in 2021. I didn't think they did until on what was it, 90s, late 90s, early 90s. Was that the Trash Can series? 2021. Yeah, 90s is the last time. I didn't know anything about 2021. I haven't seen the World Series. Oh, actually, I think the last World Series I saw was the one that Kirk Gibson hit that home run. I think that was the last World Series game I've seen. I know the Cubs won, but other than that, nowadays if you have antenna, you don't get sports. There was a time I could tell you every World Series, how many games, every Super Bowl, all that. But that just kind of, it's not practical. Okay, so aside from Aaron, who would you say is number two? What about Babe Ruth? He played for him, what was it, 35 or 36? Oh, yeah, sure, but Babe Ruth. But I knew Chipper Jones would be in there at some point. Do you have any TTMs? And I'm sure you do. Any TTMs of Braves announcers? Okay. I was just kind of wondering because I think I only have one of like announcer, radio announcer, TV announcer, anything like that. And it's hockey. I don't think who it is. It was a guy that retired a couple years ago. I know that much. He was a long time announcer. And did you see that post I had last night of that box of 2002 minor league? That has a bunch of TTM you'd like. And team cards are dime a dozen. 2002 Upper Deck Minor League, I think is what it was. I know you would find all kinds of use out of it. Excuse me. But either way, if you're interested in doing that Zane Smith stuff, just let me know. I'll send when you get the stuff in, I'll send you $20 or whatever it costs. Because I'm going to start doing Nebraska cards or Nebraska related from my date of birth till now of every sport. Then I'm going to start doing Nebraska cards from whenever until now. The earliest one that I know of is from the 1800s, so that might take a while. The baseball one. Flying V with the notification again, if you heard that. Because I know there was Omaha had baseball cards in the 1800s. Then you have to get some from the T206 and everything in between there. And then after, football's going to be much easier. I know there was one 1935 Glenn Presnell is the earliest that I know of. I do have 2 autographs from Sam Francis and M is the last name, Behm. He played in the 40s. But they don't have to be autographs. I just want the card. And anything, just Nebraska related. I have a block of stamps from 1976. It was autographed by one of the governors, whoever was governor in 76. But yeah, I'll shoot you an email. I need to get on that. I've been wanting to do that for a couple weeks about this topic. But I'm going to end stream. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to end the stream because I'm getting tired. I got to be up very early for me. And, yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check out Adam's Card Closet, Barry. Jay Thompson, he wasn't in this stream. He was in the one previous. And everyone, have a chipper Sunday. Thanks for watching.